Today we're talking Googling for scholarship dollars. So is it the most efficient way? No. Should you be doing other things first? Absolutely. Number one, get your applications in early. Many times the application for college acceptances is your application for institutional scholarships. The biggest amount of money that you will be able to secure in the college acceptance process. So keep that in mind. And then once you submit your applications, many times colleges that feel that you might be right for certain scholarships will notify your student in their new student portal once they open that. So that's important. Then look locally, look at your guidance counselor office. Maybe they're doing presentations in the classrooms, or many times they'll have a list of local scholarships on the website or a booklet that they'll pass out. That time frame is usually in the senior year from December to April. A little late, I would tell you, smaller scholarships, but less competition. And then look regionally to educational foundations near you. You can Google that. I'll show you that in a few minutes. And then branch out nationally. So if you have a student or you are a student of high caliber, meaning a very high GPA, great SAT, ACT scores, lots of APs, lots of great activities, community involvement, leadership, then you might want to put your hat into the ring and try for some of the more nationally recognized scholarships like the Stamp Scholarship, the Gates Foundation Scholarship, Coca-Cola, those types of scholarships. Then you can turn your attention to Googling for dollars, or what I call Googling for scholarship dollars. And I'm going to show you the hard way and the easy way. So first you can just put in scholarships, and guess what? When you Google for that, you get a ton of hits, and most of it not easy to navigate through or get through, right? You can see here, you can trust studentaid.gov, but a lot of these like FinAid, even FinAid.org, College Board, even though they're not for profits, they are collecting your contact information for marketing purposes, right? So just know what it is. They're going to send you tons of email and mail. They're going to sell your information. And I would tell you it would be very hard to get through this many hits on this. So you need to learn how to narrow it down. So scholarship applications for high school seniors, and then you can put the year in 2025, and then you can see how many that you can pull up, and you can see it's significantly reduced, right? And you can start to look at scholarships here. So it's already tracking where I am. So Massachusetts higher education website came up. So that would be a great source to look for if you lived in Massachusetts. You can see the Coca-Cola Scholarship Foundation came up, but once again, that's national competition. So I would say here you could add PDF because it's less likely to be in a blog or something like that. So it'll take you right to sometimes the college application so you can see what's asked on it. You can see Fremont Foundation came up right here. You can then get a little more specific. So you could put scholarships for female engineering majors, and then put the year in 2024. And you can start to see, bring down the number of scholarships or hits that are coming up, and look for organizations like Society of Women Engineers. You can see SWE.org. That's a legitimate site. You're not going to be giving away your information. You can look at This Is Good engineergirl.org. It'll list the top 60 women in STEM scholarships. That could give you a good start if you're in the STEM arena. If you are looking into engineering, you would be. It is easier to get hits on On majors that are less popular, like for cyber security majors, right? There you go. And you can see, look at what comes up. A lot of times the U.S. Department of Defense website will come up for that. They do have a lot of great emerging scholarships for that. Some of the schools that have them, like WPI for cybersecurity, the National Cyber Scholarship Foundation comes up. So those are legitimate sites that you can start to look at. I would say that would be helpful. And then really drill down and bring it in more regionally. Scholarships, let's say for high school students, Bristol County, and then you can put Massachusetts, and then you could add the year in. So here you can see South Coast Community Foundation. Right here, if you click on this, I know the Scholarship Foundation very well. If you fill out this application, it qualifies the student for over 100 scholarships in our area. More and more educational foundations are using the miracle of the internet and technology to help students apply to many more scholarships than they used to be able to. You can also see that regional scholarships through like regional banks, credit unions, things of that nature. Some guidance counselors' offices are really good at putting together, you know, a list of scholarships in the area. So I'd say check them out. Even if you're not from that high school, it's definitely helpful. So RI Foundation came up because I'm right near the Rhode Island border. But if you're a Rhode Islander, this is a great organization. They have about 17 pages of local scholarships within your state. Check it out. This notifies Massachusetts students about the John and Abigail Adams Scholarship Program that we have. Rockland Trust is a regional bank. So I would say that these would be good places to start after you've done your applications and things of that nature. So these will typically be smaller scholarships. More and more competition as you move out from local to regional to national types of programs, right? So this is how you Google for dollars, and you just keep coming up with unique ways to Google and search, which would be by major, what type of student you are, what type of interest you have, maybe a sport that you play. It might be based on community service if you do a lot of community service, if you want to be a medical student, if you speak a certain language, if you're a first generation student. And if you look at the workbook, there's a whole section to help you brainstorm on ideas of how you can Google for dollars. So good luck.